Hello my friends and welcome to part 2 of today's stream. Great to see you all. We are going to be looking through starting out. Actually, let me get in a really good spot so that we can see a really awesome view of this build before we enter the stream here. So I am going to say probably right about... Let's go back a little bit more. I know you guys can't see yet. Just hold on. I'm going to turn up my view distance a little bit. We got to have a good view starting out. And come on. Get in there. Get in there. All right. Good. Actually, I'm going to go up to 16 view distance just because I can. Let that load in, and then we're gonna come back this away. And right about there should be a good spot. Alrighty. Let me turn off chat here. And good to go. Alright, so everyone, I would like to introduce you to Red Ranger's plot. He's making a Polish-style castle. Really awesome little build here. But yeah, Verbal Empire, great to see you. Secleton, Ragnarsson, Red Ranger, The Man, Tarago, and Yegor. Welcome, everybody. And hello, Tarago. Good to see you. But yeah, this is a really crazy build. I'm really enjoying looking through this, honestly. Like, you know, stuff like that, the birdhouse. And I was seeing not too long ago, like everything is built so historically accurate in a way. Not that this has actually been a castle somewhere that I know of, at least, but like if you go in the interiors, like that's just such an awesome desk design. I love that. What else did I find that I really liked in here? I really like this. It's like a place where a scholar would have, like, you know, would sit and write his notes and things right there. I love this table design. You know, there's just things like that all over this build that are just really awesome. Or even like that little board there with a bed, like just stuff like that. I'm just loving it. I'm loving it to bits. But this is really cool seeing this stuff, and it's really making me want to try to be more creative with my furniture when I am building in Lumiere. So I'll see what I can do. Give me some credit. Oh, hey Vigo man, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just looking through Red Ranger and Patrick's Crafts and whoever else has been working on it. But there's just a lot of awesome stuff in this plot that I'm absolutely loving. Like just that little bit of detail there. I was like, oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Like anyone would normally just make this all just like a flat way down to that door right there. But this is so like realistic, having that little retainer wall there. Maybe that's foundations to an old part of the castle. Who knows? But it's just a really cool thing there. I don't know. I just find that detail fascinating. And then of course we got a big open tower there. Interiors will be finished all at some point. I honestly, I have made the promise though that when and if Red Ranger and everyone else gets this build done, I would really like to do a similar style to your last castle, Red Ranger, where it'd be like a fully cinematic type video, and I'd have to get like a lot of information from you and everything to try to make this as an informational castle as we can. Holy cow, that is a huge building. Wow. This has grown immensely. That's a lot of space to fill. Oh my gosh. But anyways, looks like we got some siege equipment down there. So is this castle under siege then? Man, that looks beautiful. Look at the size of that thing. Now that is a donjon if I ever saw one. Like this castle, this is like video worthy right here. This is like what people in the millions want to see on Minecraft. Like this is it. This is it right here. This is crazy. Oh, it is a god. Yeah. Anyways, goodness gracious. What else is going on in chat right now? Look at that roof. You know, Patrick was testing some stuff. Please build PUBG map. Oh man, but this is it's just awesome to see this. And then here we have Red Ranger. That's a neat hair thing you got going on there. Wait, is this a new feature? Like does it make, oh, it actually does. Is this a shader pack that makes your hair look 3D like that? I never noticed that before. That's interesting. Wow, it actually looks 3D. That must be the shader pack that is doing that. I don't know if that is or not, but let's turn everything off. No, it's not. Weird. Okay, I've never noticed that before. Cool. Okay, anyways. Lunch was great. We went and had pizza, and then we went over and saw Andrew. He's doing good. He's just being good old Andrew. So he's doing great. Oh, nice. They're going to add a little bit of curve there. Nice. I was going to do Sunday chill stream, but I'd rather chill out with you. Well, it's great to hear Vigo, but I don't want to impede your stream, man. If you feel like streaming, I want you to do that, man. I don't want you to feel like not streaming just because I'm here or something. It's just do what you want to do. Have fun. Just have fun. That's all I just want to enjoy. Wow, what is this? This is the well? Yeah, just enjoy everything. Just do what you want to do. Oh, more player models. Okay. Alright. So anyways, this is just incredible, Red Ranger. All you guys. I don't know who else has been helping with this map, but like this is just really cool. My one request is, though, is it possible to extend this terrain to 10 view distance out from the castle? I know this. Oh yeah, I love this part. The stables. I actually haven't seen it in here yet. But yeah, that would be awesome. That would make the video quality just so much more epic if the terrain actually was spread out past the view distance. Yeah, this is just incredible. And we'll go up to the hayloft up here. I would say that this music is maybe a little bit too hard for what we're doing right now, so I'm going to delete that from our playlist and keep going. I gotta customize this Vinsvet playlist that we're listening to. I mean, look at this hayloft. Like, that is just awesome. We gotta bother Pat for that. But yeah, if you could bother Pat or whoever just to extend this terrain out, like even to like right there. I don't know, maybe a little bit farther, just so that I can see this castle in 10 view distance, like all the way around, so that I can have shots that are completely immersed in the landscape. That would make video quality just so much more perfected. I know it would be a lot of work. I'm sure it'll be a lot of work, but if someone's willing to do that, that'd be awesome. Like, I guess one thing you could do is just paste, like, take parts of the terrain and just put it up butt against the rest of this terrain. Like, it doesn't have to be completely different. I don't know if there's any other way of doing that. Oh, what is this over here? Oh, is this the icy version? What is this? Yeah, this must be icy. It's so weird. What happened? Like, everything looks so weird. Yeah, this must be Snow and Frost version. Very odd looking. Huh, anyways. I can guarantee it's a lot of work. Oh, man. But anyways, just really awesome. Loving this place. Loving it to bits. Like, this is how castles should be. And this is what I wish I could accomplish. But this is not going to be me in a million years. This is just phenomenal. Loving it. Anyways, let's get back to Lumiere and go see what we got going on over here. Got a lot to do and a little time to do it. I'll probably be streaming for the next, I'll probably get a 4-hour stream in, 2-segment replay. The goal is to get this room done. That'll be 1 replay, and this room done. That'll actually probably be all that I want to get done for this stream, is this room and this room. And then I feel like we don't really want to start this until next stream. So we'll have to figure out how exactly we're going to do that. In less than 10 hours of work. Goodness gracious. Oh, like ash terrain, like after volcano eruption. Gotcha. But yeah, so a lot to do. And man, you've really inspired me, Red. Now I want to do like weird pieces of furniture all over the place. I would love to put a piece of furniture right there, but it would bust that painting up. Maybe what I could do is put the bench like right here and the table there, and then put a piece of furniture like thing there. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move the bench right there, and then I'm gonna move that table thing over here, and I'm going to, I guess, not necessarily copy. I'm gonna try to come up with something of my own. But I just think that having like some kind of table-like thing here would be cool. But we gotta find something that would work. I don't know if cupboards would work. Let's just see what happens here. Whoops, I probably just busted that painting up. Is it gonna bust? Not yet. Okay, good. And then we need railings. Now again, I'm not sure if railings are going to bust this up or not. Let's see what happens. Will railings bust it up? Please don't bust it up. I don't know if that actually works there. Huh. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. What else can we do there that would actually work? I know I don't have the replay on right yet. That'll come here in a few. Like, I don't know how to make the back here actually look any bit good. This is my castle. The other castle is not. The one that I was just showing you was built by Red Ranger and Patrick's Craft and other awesome people. What trickery is this? But yeah, this castle that I'm working on now is mine. This is Lumiere. I've been building this for a long time. But it's a much more cluttered build than what they have been working on. This is just a lot of details just thrown in all over the place. Not spread out. But anyways, it's working out so far. We get inside here, and this is the entrance hall here. Man, I really wish we could put a piece of furniture there. Also, I can change the video quality now. Oh, really? Okay. Congrats on baby. Thank you, The Nose. I appreciate that. Yeah, Andrew is doing good. He is doing well. All right, now what can I put on top of this to emulate sort of a top to this furniture? I suppose we could do maybe just this. I guess that's okay. That this piece right here isn't really working, so we got to find another railing piece. I guess we can just go ahead and go with that. Maybe we can go with this, possibly. Yeah, that looks a little bit better, I suppose. And we can put that like that, maybe. There we go. And put that right there. I really do not like the lighting in this room. That's really something that's bothering me a lot. I am going to attempt something. I am going to attempt using a actual chandelier in here. Is there any way that we can make a chandelier work in here? Because I really don't like those at all. But see, if we put a chandelier in here, it's not going to be centered. And that's what I would consider a problem. Because I really do want one of these. But it's just not going to be centered. But it's not the worst thing in the world for it not to be centered. Because we have two double wide entrances, which kind of impede the space. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Any suggestions or ideas, ways to circumnavigate our problem here, or just keep going? I'm gonna put that right like this. I'm gonna put that right there. That's my only option. That is the only option I can think of. Also, I feel like the floor could use a little bit of something going on here. I don't know what. I don't know what could go there. I do like the bench there. The bench looks good. I would like another bench right here. But the problem with that is that right there. And there's really no way to circumnavigate that I know of. Actually, no, there is not. I don't know. What else? What other option would we have? Is there any chairs that might have a back to them or anything of that nature that could cover that up? That's not big enough. Yeah, that's not big enough. I guess the only other option I have is do that. But then it kind of pokes in right there. So then I'd have to do that. So that wouldn't be the worst, but at least I could put a bench there. And then maybe in the corner I could actually put some kind of detail block. Like maybe a table or something. I don't know, maybe an Elven thing. There we go, some clothes drying over the fireplace. Just kidding. No, none of that. But yeah, I'm not too sure about what's going on here right now. But we're getting there. Okay, oh, by the way, I got a new shader, or a new Optifine version. So maybe banners will actually look okay now. So I'm gonna go grab a banner really quick and see. Whoa, what happened here? Wow, that was weird. No, banners still are not. Oh, that's black banner. Okay, yeah, okay, banners are working now, it would seem. Why is that? When I go through here, it seems like the shader doesn't know what to do. And it's getting all crazy. But when I get outside, it's fine. And it's fine in there. I just saw a little bit of a problem. Yeah, back here. Huh. I don't know what all that is. No problems inside, it would seem, though. I am really liking the overall feeling of Lumiere currently. It's really starting to come together. Alright, so let's put the Lumiere banner in here. Now that the colors are actually situated. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Yes, the baby did come, Captain Jack. He came a little bit early, but he is doing well. He is doing well. Very glad about that. Yes, the baby did come. Okay, so nice little hearth right there. We do have to make the chimney now for that. And I want to try maybe to put something right here. Some kind of detail. Doesn't have to be anything too over the top, but I was thinking like a block like this down here. Just something like a little trapdoor looking thing. Like a painting almost. Like I don't want the terracotta. I want something like slightly ornamental. Maybe like this or that. Something that maybe looks like a painting but it's actually a block. I don't want that because we've already used that. Alright, we got that as an option. And we also have this weird thing here. Let's actually try this first and see what we think. That'll probably be... Well, no, actually, that's not terrible. It would really be nice if that was pushed back one more, but, well, we have the space that we have. Now in here, I think one thing we could do is actually... No, I don't want that. See, the thing is the walls are kind of built in a way that makes it kind of difficult to do anything kind of special in here. So what we could do is take item frames, maybe, and then some kind of weapons in them, maybe swords crisscrossing. So let's go find a sword here real quick. And again, I do know I'm not recording a replay right now. I just don't feel that's necessary right now. See, that just, it doesn't look all that well. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is that not good? Tell me what you think. Let's go and give me a game. Nice, awesome to hear. What are you working on today? We are now working on the audience chambers of the Lord's residence. I'm currently trying to figure out something right here. I'm having a hard time figuring this out, but I am confident we will be able to do it eventually. Yeah, I don't know. There needs to be something 2x2 right there. Maybe a painting. I'm gonna try a painting. So let's just kind of see what we got here. We have all of these. It needs to be a 2x2 or a 2x3. The only options is this stuff, but I know neither of these are going to work. Well, yeah, I know that's not going to work. That just doesn't work. So we need to figure out what does. I know there's other ones in here somewhere. There's that stuff. And this doesn't feel as... Okay, there we go. There's that one there. I don't want to use that, though. And there's really nothing in here that suits... Oh, wow, we could do this. Look at that! Yeah, that actually looks like we could make that the Lord of Lumiere or something. I don't know. But then that actually looks maybe like it should be there. Also, you will notice that I have changed the design of this room. I took those chairs away and I put in benches. I feel like that is definitely an upgrade. Another thing that I think may work in here is for back behind here, we could put some armor stands with some armor on them. So one there and one there. And then we can just fill it up with armor. What do we think about that? So we have 2 armor stands back there. That really fills the room up. Press C. Yeah. This allows you to go through all the different versions of a block. Conquest Reforged allows you to do that. And I wonder, would this work here too? Won't work over there, never mind. Okay, well, I am liking this better than what it was. I still feel like this wall needs a little something. I guess we may be able to do this over here. Red Ranger, I know you are the ideas, man. Well, you, Patrick Treff, I'm sure you guys would have a great idea, but what do you think should go against these walls? Like, is there any details that just come to mind that would possibly be a good option for like these walls in here? Like, is there anything that would suit like showing off weaponry better than these? I know there's that round shield, but I don't really want to use that because it just doesn't, it's not like royal enough. Like, it's just a weird looking shield. I really wish we had like the bazillion different oh wait, do we? Do we have the renaming thing yet? Oh, I gotta check this out. Oh, please work, please work. What do I need? Crafting table? Oh, this has to work. If this actually works, oh my gosh. This will be amazing. Where is the actual... Okay, we can use it on an axe. Oh, I need an anvil. That's what I need. Anvil. So we'll go ahead and grab an anvil. I have not seen it done yet, so I don't think it's going to actually work. Pick, I don't know, sword. Let's actually go over here. I don't remember the names, but I'm gonna go check this out really quick and see if it works. Whoa, nope, that's not what I want. Shut up. Okay. Videos. Let's go way down here and try to find. There's that. And then, let's see here. Give me 1 second, guys. I am just trying to figure this out. Okay, so let's try simple rune blade. Ice blade. Okay, we don't have the renaming in yet. Ice blade. I was really hoping we'd have this in. This would make things so much nicer. So much better. All right, we have this one down here. Maybe
David and Goliath.
Maybe these weren't just added in yet. So let's go down in here a little bit. And where is the update log? There it is. And let's go down to the update logs, wherever those are. Update log, update log. Give me 1 second, guys. Still trying to figure this out. If this actually is in the mod yet, oh my gosh, we will be so lucky. Where is the update logs on Planet Minecraft anymore? I don't see it. Update log, where is it? Site statistics, there's no what? Oh, there has to be an update log. Featured on profile. Oh, this is so annoying. Oh, there we go, update log. All right, so let's go down a little bit more. There it is, and yes. Load more logs. All right, so let's try Dwarven Axe. Axe. Why isn't that in the mod yet? Ah, okay, whatever. Never mind. Try to do the name dependent textures for tools. Oh yeah, we don't have those in the mod yet. Man, that would just make this look so much nicer. Ooh, I just missed somebody. Who was that? Medved, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. My Streamlabs is not working. I cannot log into it. It's been like that for so long. I've tried clearing my cookies and everything. It's just not working. Really annoyed by that. All right, yeah, no, they aren't yet, I believe, though. Someone made an overlay, I believe. I am streaming. I am back streaming. Kurgan, or I'm sorry. Django, back streaming. No, I did leave for a little while there. What looks like a shield? What texture in here actually looks like a shield? That is my question right now. Oh man, the cat. Stop it! He's behind the couch, scratching the couch. What a cat. Our cat is one of those types that just likes to cause problems. Oh, by the way, one thing I was thinking is, do you think it would make sense for me to make a smaller type chair somewhere in here where the queen or the lady could sit? Like maybe that's what this seat right here could be instead. Is maybe I could make this the seat where the queen would be. Maybe the queen would sit over here and maybe the son would sit over there. And thank you, Imperium. I appreciate that. You can put the circular shield in the item frame. I do know that. I do know I can put that in the item frame, but I'm not sure that's the method that I want to go for. Maybe I could make this chair over here a little less fancy to indicate that it's not a... yeah, maybe that's where the lady sits and this is where one of the kids sit. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll just do that. That's where the lady would sit. Yes, there is a new member of the Dukan family. He was born 2 months premature, but he is doing well nonetheless. But yeah, he's hanging in there. I appreciate everybody's concern. It really does mean a lot. It looks like it's just about to tip off the edge. Grr. But yeah, I am liking this room a little bit more than what we had before. It may be a little bit too cluttered back there though, especially with the candelabra and the armor stands, so I'm not totally certain. Maybe, I think what might be too much is these banners. Taking those banners out definitely has a positive outcome, I would say. And there's really nowhere to put the banner. Yeah, maybe there. It's still too bright for this room. So we'll just keep the banners out, I would say. And just kind of maintain a relatively calm atmosphere that we're trying to go for here. I think that's okay. Hey, Ice Wolf, welcome to the stream. How you doing? All right. Is there anything else that you guys would maybe suggest for me to do in this this place? If not, I think we're gonna go ahead and start moving on here. I guess I could do this. Could do this. I think that this adds a little bit more. Yeah, it's not too bad. Put some depth. Some depth. Hey there, Van Heerden. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Wolf fur is carpet to assert dominance. I think I'm going to take that little table out there. Maybe that was a little bit too much. And I suppose you're right. Maybe we could put a little bit of carpet right here. I'm not sure about wolf fur, but that does help a little bit. And also another thing we could do, another thing that I've seen in Red Ranger's plot, is possibly using some of this terracotta as a carpet. Not that terracotta. Maybe this one, either that one or this one. Okay, anyways, maybe we could use this. I don't know if this is what we want to use or not, but I'm just going to give this a quick little try. Red carpet right up to the dais. What do we think about that? Maybe we can use the blue dragons instead. Since this room is already blue, that's why I didn't automatically think of blue. Feel like if we do that, it just is too much blue. But if we just added in a little bit of red with those lions, I think that adds in just enough to make it seem a little bit more, like there's more contrast going on, which I think is a kind of a good thing. Oh yeah, we could put a cabinet right here. That's a great idea. Great idea. Although I feel like this corner will get a little bit too occupied if we do this, but we'll see what happens. You know, I did see this done. I really like this idea, is using the Gothic, things like that. I think looks really nice. And then maybe some type of railing in there to indicate something like that. Or stairs or support. No, that's good. I don't know about that. I feel like it's getting too crowded if we do this. Like maybe we could put a cabinet back here. I think that's a possibility, but that is just, there's too much there at that point. So we need to put a cabinet back here if we are going to do a cabinet. See, now I'm just following Red Ranger's build here. Just putting in things. So anyways, I need to not do that. I need to try my best to come up with my own little designs. Because it's just, there's some stuff that's just so awesome. It's so hard not to continue. What part are you working on now? I'm still working on the audience chamber. I'm just trying to make it feel a little bit more interesting. There has to be something right here, guys. I don't know what yet. Like maybe there could be something on top of those shelves. I'm thinking like a couple trap doors with some kind of like art on them or something. I'm gonna try this. And then something underneath. I'm gonna probably do this maybe. Let's see what we think about this. I don't know about that. Let's try this actually. So me and Red Ranger are making up a name for the castle, trying different variations. Oh, that's awesome. What kind of name are you thinking of? Here's maybe a picture of him going down. Oh, maybe we could do this. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I kind of like that. Oh, I love these windows. They actually work. I didn't think they worked anymore. Or windows work, but they actually do. So that is freaking awesome. Okay, so this door right here, I do want to change that. It doesn't look right at this point. So we need to figure out some kind of texture that will make this door what it needs to be. And I am thinking we could probably use maybe this gilded wood, possibly. It's fancy. It matches the other wood colors that I'm using right now. And I think if that closes. Ice Wolf, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. Keep those things 10 seconds jumps for some reason. Yes, it is very Lannister-ish. I kind of agree with that. Maybe we don't need such a designed floor. Like, if we're going to go red, maybe we could just go for, like, just something like this, maybe. I guess I need the replace tool. Replace 4. So let's just try that out really quick and see what we think. But then again, it is kind of odd having it an all blue room and then having just this sudden red, you know? So maybe it would make more sense for me to make it more of a medium color, or even like something like a fancy tile. And if we were to go for a fancy tile, we'd have to go through this stuff and kind of figure it out. Like maybe even this. I feel like that is even too much. Flosh, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. Yeah, that's too much. It looks just, it's too much. Way too much. We could go for like a checkered pattern type deal here. So what if we went for, nah, that's too much. There is a possibility we could go checkered with this, but I feel like it doesn't really match the tile so much. But honestly, it does have a slightly better feel than what we had before. And then we could do something like that. I don't know. We'll have to figure out what to do underneath the seats. Red carpet would add a bit of height. Use the blue carpet. That honestly is a little bit nicer. The reason why I'm saying that is the white, it adds a nice little contrast. But I feel like it could be done better. Let's try maybe this. The Roman mosaic does have a pretty solid texture to it. Whoopsie, what did I just do? Okay, that goes back. So this might be a better idea, so let's try that out. Aha, I think that's better. It's a much more muted color. I think that might actually be it. I kind of like it. I do like that. The only thing I'm not quite sure is the transition. Like, I feel like there needs to be a different block underneath the seat. But what could that be? Maybe we could use the acacia beam. Let's try that, maybe. Makes it look a little bit darker. I like it, blends better. The dark blue. Oh, I like the ceiling. Yeah, we went for a crown molding, just a very fancy ceiling type deal. So that's what I kind of wanted to go for in here. And I do like this. I do like this quite a bit now. The only thing that I think could make this room look a little bit better is maybe a chest right there. A little chest in the corner. That makes that wall seem a little less empty. And I think that that is probably the way to go. So this is where the lady would sit right here. And this is where the Lord would sit right there. And then that bench and those two benches is where his trusted advisors and other people that are that need to be in for meetings and things would sit. And then of course they can close the doors, and other people can sit out here or whatnot. So pretty cool. I like it. And I'll put also more chairs up here where they can sit and kind of wait for to be called. Now, I do want to put like a little bit of something around this, but we can't put railings because railings will not fully surround this trap door. Silent Scale, how you doing? Welcome. And Joke God, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. And Plobe, hey man, great to see you. I am sorry if I'm missing anybody's chat. I don't mean to. Oh, we want to hear how you spell or pronounce it. Medvetsky. I'm not sure what that letter is with the line over it, but I would just say Medvetsky. Oh, Medvetsky Hrad. Medvetsky Hrad. That's one of the names we're thinking of. I am doing fantastic there, Silent Scale. Just a lot going on, but really, really awesome stuff. So I'm really, I'm very happy. I'm a very happy guy right now. I hope you're a happy guy. Also, I feel like this floor could use a little bit of something going on. Maybe if I just kind of randomly mix in this tile, would that look okay? Or do you think that the tile should be... Yeah, the tile definitely needs to be kind of... it needs to be, like, perfect. Any ideas of what I could do in here, guys, to make the floor look a little bit better? Maybe I could use this tile, like, straight up there and straight up here. Like that. And straight up there. It's still kind of awkward, though. Well, maybe what I could do is just completely surround the white tile and the... Let's try this really quick. Maybe that'll work. I think that's a little bit better. That has a good... That feels good. How was your day, buddy? How's everything? Everything is good there, man. Just trying to get back into streaming. It's been, you know, probably, well, it has been the whole week, really, that I've been able to stream, but for good reason, for a very good reason. But yeah. Hey, Dractus, how you doing? Put random tile blocks there. I think this actually works kind of well. Now, there is one thing, though, that I think I might consider doing, is checkering the floor like this. So that way, yeah, there we go. That's it. That's it right there. I'm happy with that. And I like the chandelier. The chandelier looks good. Everything in this room now. The only thing I'm not sure about is this right here. I feel like there needs to be something more there. The only thing I can think of, though... No, we can't even do what I want to do, because then that would even cause some types of problems. Like, we can't put that right there, so that wouldn't work. Yeah, I don't know what else we could do there. That's probably going to have to do. So yeah, that is our room. A painting. Well, yeah, I was thinking of painting too there, Kevin, but I just don't see any other paintings that would work here. You know what could work here, though? I don't know if I could make one small enough. I'm thinking of an animal head, like a mount. But I'm sure people are able to make these a lot better now, but I only know how to do them this way. I don't know of any other way to make a mount. And this might be way too big. You know, what if I just did that? And then I just did maybe some horns on it, railing. I know that it would be better to maybe put a plaque on it as well, but I don't really have the ability to put a plaque on this. And that looks really odd. It's gonna have to be like that, but even that looks really odd. And see, that took away that painting, unfortunately. You could put a shield there. I don't want to put a shield there. And it doesn't even really look like a mount, though, because it's not protruding from the wall. Maybe an animal head. Just try some paintings. It would be nice to put a mount here, but I just... If this doesn't fit back there, I don't know if we can make that work. Maybe we could just use a different, yeah, that's not going to work because of that, right there. So we gotta put that back. A shield is off-centered. I don't like that. Maybe an animal head. Put some shield there. And what other paintings? Is there any paintings that could work there? I'm not seeing anything quite yet. There is this, but see, I don't like doing this. See, if we did that, there's just too much. Way too much. So I think we're just going to go ahead and call that, because we don't want to overuse paintings. In the end, if we do use a lot more paintings than what we've already used, it's going to end up making everything just super, super, super laggy. So we got to be really careful with paintings. The map one to show his lands. Well, there is the world map. I think the world map, though, will go somewhere else. Like, if we're going to put it somewhere... Like, I don't even know. Not in there, even. Because we got to use this floor for other things. So, I don't even know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I would say that these rooms look pretty well done. So, I'm happy enough. Happy enough. Let's get back up in here. So, now we can turn the replay on. Wait, did I pronounce that name correctly? Medvetsky Hrad is one of the names we're thinking of. Wait, did I actually pronounce that correctly? Did I? Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, good. I did pronounce that right. Hey, I like it. Medvetsky Hrad. Record surgery. Okay, we're good, good, good. Now let's get back on here. They're looking very good. Make map with maps of the castle and put it in there. Make maps of the castle and put it in the item frame. Ah, man, I just don't want to do that, though. That just sounds like a lot of work, and, you know, I just kind of want to get the job done. Why is it taking so long to connect? Connect! There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do now is finish this room, and then we're going to finish this room. The problem that we are going to encounter, however... Oh, no, not really a problem, actually. Not really a problem at all. Well, maybe a problem. I don't know. We'll see. Is the floors in here, which is going to be a pain. But we'll figure it out. No, that's not what I wanted. I want not even that. Grr. Grr, grr, grr. Where is my wood that I want? There we go. That's it right there. Hey. All right. So we need to go ahead and throw this in. But yeah, what I'm saying the problem here is that the ceiling is flush down here, and it's probably going to be a pretty low ceiling. So we can't do like fancy crown molding in here, because if we try to do that, it's going to end up looking really weird. And well, you know me, we don't want really weird. We have to figure out a way of doing this ceiling where it looks kind of fancy still, but it works with up here as well. I'm not sure if that made any sense to you guys. But what we need to do is make it look like it's supported under here. That's like number one goal. Number two goal is we got to figure out the texturing of these walls. I got to figure out what exactly we want to use. What do we want to use? Do we want masonry in here, or do we want to try to do some type of wallpaper? I'm more leaning towards masonry right now. But what type of masonry would work in this room? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I told you to tell me when you get back. Sorry. I don't wanna wreck your stream or anything there. I just getting back, just building, just having fun. What do I need to do? Oh yeah, this is the fireplace to the ladies' room. But that doesn't actually go anywhere, so we're just going to make it start from up here. It's just like a little furnace that's gonna be in there. B-Teams, how you doing? And Yellow Snow, welcome. A solid stream, and it's gone again. Okay, fine. Has to. You can't turn down the settings, Jenga. There should be like a 144 pixel option, because I have that. I can go all the way down to 160 pixels. You're not able to do that? I'm surprised. You should be able to. You know what? This actually might work. I'm just going to go ahead and do this for the whole wall, and then I'll come back through with the opposite angle. In fact, I'll go ahead and do the opposite angle now. Try to figure that out. Oh, look at that. That was easy. I need it there. There, and there. And there. There. There, and one right there. And there. All right. So that has a good possibility of working. Now we gotta do it there and there and there. Put that right there and there. This may or may not work, but we're gonna give it a try. I had the same problem today, talking about 2 to 3 p.m. No, only automatic in 180. What? That's so weird. Why do I have the option, but you guys don't? Does anybody on the stream currently have the option to watch this in lower quality? Please say yes. A little bit of a... that's not going to work. I think the only way that this will work if there's like just a little bit in the middle here. If it's just that little 4 area right there in the middle, that'll work. But otherwise, it's just too much. So we're going to try maybe just brickwork. Let's just try brick. Just see what happens. Let's see what happens if we just did this all the way around. Kind of curious. I mean, brick makes it look a little bit colonial almost, and maybe just a little bit too much. I would strongly advise against it. I do have the option. I can go down to 160. Okay, see, Secleton, some people do have the option. No, it doesn't mean I'm partnered now. I've just always been. I've always had that option. I just don't understand why some people do have it and some people don't. I am not partnered. Not as far as I know. And if there was any possibility for me getting partnered, I do think that Twitch would tell me. They would say, hey, oh, you're partnered now. You know, I feel like that's something they would definitely tell me. Okay, now what I'm going to do in here is take our masonry. I'm probably going to take, I'll take this, light gray. And I'll even do it over there. And we'll do that straight across like so. It makes a nice little separation between the brick and the wood up there. And maybe there is a slight possibility. No, there's not. Never mind. Okay, so the one thing we're going to have to do is figure this out. Oh, we also got to do this. Got to put wood down here as well. Well, actually, we could use some kind of stone here because that is a vaulted ceiling underneath. So I could use some kind of stonework for in here. That is a complete possibility. And maybe we'll just go ahead and do the same tiled floor like we've done down there. Could be fine. Let's try that. Yes, I do have to apply, which I've done. And I've done several times before. That's why I'm definitely not hopeful with this. Not hopeful, not one bit. Okay, well, let's try the checkered all the way around. Yeah, I'm not hopeful about getting the partnership at all, so all I'm saying is let's see what happens. If it happens, great. Then we can start moving the community forward. If it's not, well, it's not that we can move the community forward, but you can start moving the channel forward, right? Hey, Max, how you doing? Great to see you. Here's the next option. Now there is. Alright, it was fluent now. I only have to ban everyone in my family from streaming as well. I'll check my emails, but I doubt. Nope, no emails. Nothing saying, yo, you are a partner now. So I really doubt that's the case. Nope, nothing. Okay, so let's see what else we can do in here. I think the brick actually might work, so I'm gonna keep doing this around and see what happens. My friend got partnered with only 5 viewers. I don't know if you mean partnered or affiliated, because a partnered and affiliated are 2 different things. Because I'm affiliated currently, I'm not partnered. I think I'm going to use this for the end wall here. It's a good looking stone. Nice, sturdy, strong masonry. And then we can go ahead and put a nice big door in there. Crap. Okay. Anyways, door. That's what we need. Door. Some kind of solid looking door. I guess we could try oak. Let's try that. And I would like there to be something like this, maybe. I don't know. Let's try this. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I've seen his email. Funny, funny. I believe they started rolling out video options for affiliates. Partner or affiliate? I'm affiliated right now. Is there a half slab for a 4x4 carved stone thing? I don't know. Once more people join in, they become available. All right, it works fluently now. I had to ban everyone in my family from streaming as well. But I missed the complete first stream, so I really don't care right now. Oh, man. When stream starts, there are none. Oh, okay, so it matters about how many people are watching. Ah, okay. I did not realize that. Thank you for clarifying. All right, let's put that right there. Get that a little bit more of a thing going on. Maybe put that out. We're going to give that wall more stuff going on. This actually looks like a Colonia room. Not liking the feel, so we're definitely going to have to come back through here and do some reinventing the wheel to make it actually look any good. See, this area is not terrible, but it's not amazing either. But one thing we could do to try to make it actually look any good is, okay, I have an idea. We need to put some type of pillar in here. And what I am thinking of is something like this, maybe? Marble base design. So, well, this isn't going to work because it's not fully connected. Okay, so there's that ivory thing. Where's the ivory thing? Where is the ivory? Ivory. Where are you? Where are you? It's in here somewhere. I know it is. There it is right there. Okay. And what we can do with this is go boop, 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 boop. Well, not there. We'll go boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. And boop, boop, boop. Well, actually, I need to go over one more. So boop, boop, boop. All right, so we got that going on. And then for the top here, we actually need to use like some kind of transition material. So maybe something like, it needs to be wooden is what it needs to be. But I don't know what exactly would work for there. We need a stair block. I would prefer some kind of stair that has a little bit more to it than just a normal stair block, but there really isn't many options. I mean, we got these, maybe. We got that. But it just doesn't work with the wood ceiling, so I just don't see how that's going to work, so we're going to remove those. That doesn't really work either because, again, it just doesn't really fit the ceiling of what we got going on there. All right, let's do that, and then we need you. Nope. Maybe this. There we go. Beautiful. Are Renaissance elements for the castle too far in the future? German Renaissance has some great stuff for it. Have you seen my tweet, Duke? Have I seen your tweet? Let me go check it out. Twitter. Log in. Why hasn't my Twitter remembered me yet? Oh, look at that. Spots for Ducon are done. These will be displayed in chat. Now for the two other sizes. Oh, sweet, man. Oh, that is freaking awesome. I love it. Man, even though they're so pixelated, it's still easy to see. That is awesome. Too far in the future, German Renaissance. Have you seen my comment? Oh, is there a half slab for that 4x4 carved stone? Oh, no, for this right here? No, there is not. Unfortunately, there is not. I wish there was, and I hope that there will be in the near, well, somewhat near future. Really hope that there will be. That is something that I wish we had as well. But no, we don't have that yet. No, it's not spruce that I want. It's birch. I need to retweet that. It's really awesome. I heard you're just become a father. Congratulations. Well, thank you, Applemore. Yes. And the mother is here somewhere, Lara. Hopefully she'll come by sometime during tonight's stream to say hello. And we've all been thinking about her very much. All right, what else can we do in here to possibly add a little bit more of going on here? Maybe we could just go ahead and do cross beams all the way along the ceiling. What do we think about that? If we did cross beams all the way across the ceiling like this, would this work? Do you guys think? It looks a little bit better, but I'm still not fully happy with it. I think it also might be because we've used all this brick. Maybe having, and also that back here, that doesn't really work very well. We need something more calm back here. Or I know what we could, no, we can't do that because of that up there. Heard you just become fire. Yes, mini Renaissance. As far as Renaissance elements, I mean, I kind of feel like we're already going a little bit Renaissance with using all this brick. But I'm not liking it because it just doesn't seem to fit what we're trying to do here. So I think what I'm going to do is try to find a different masonry style to go for. But I don't know what. I definitely feel like this back wall should contrast more. So like this should be more, should be different. I'm gonna go ahead and change that to brick for now, just so that we have a more solid reference point. Okay, so I need to figure out what that wall is going to be. Still need to search through textures and see what will and what will not work. We have redstone, that's not going to work. We have Elven clean carved pillar. What about that? Do the vertical stripes add too much? Like that looks like a modern wall, so that's not going to work. It needs to have some sort of flavor to it. But what kind of flavor do we want? What flavor would work? I guess we could try orange stucco. Yeah. Terrible. King of Light, holy cow. How you doing, man? Great to see you. Welcome to the stream. And that's for sure there, Django. He will definitely go far. He has some majorly awesome skills in that head of his. Okay, so we do have Cinder in, though. I think that this may be it. I am hopeful for this. I think that that'll actually work a little bit better. And then we can just go ahead and build that up against the wall here. Yes, I think this is it, guys. I am happier with this style here. We have that kind of like a baseboard all the way around. Whoops. And then we can have this Cinder go all the way up to there. And then we can have that all the way along the top. Yep. I like it. It's also a good transition into the chapel, because the chapel uses this Cinder wall, the lighter version, quite a bit. But it's okay to have one that has the darker Cinder in it. Well, maybe. I still may go for the lighter Cinder wall in here, in this room. But I think for right now, this is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I don't like that the brick doesn't fully work on that region, but that's okay. We'll overlook that for now, at least, until I fully complete this style. I do need to remove that. I need to figure out what to put there. I guess I could put... Well, we need to put that cinder and wall thing up there all the way along. Put that right there. Okay, that does look better. It definitely looks a little bit more complete. And that needs to go here and right there. So it's a double door type deal, but I think that's perfectly fine. Okay, I'm not gonna put a door in there. I don't think it's necessary. How's the cat doing? He is doing great. Being as bad as ever. Scooter is one of those cats that's always trying to get into everything and cause trouble and mischief whenever he can, so he is doing just fine, trust me. Figure that out. Okay, well this looks perfectly fine in here. I'm gonna fill this whole center area up with carpet though. Some kind of carpet. So let's just look at our carpet really quick here. Wherever it is in our inventory. Here it is. I think we can try orange carpet and maybe... What goes well with orange? Maybe magenta? Orange and magenta. Let's first make it all orange and see what it looks like. So this is the orange room. And I think the orange room actually looks really nice. So I think on this side, we'll go ahead and put a bench. And then on this side... Well, no. Let's put the bench on this side. And then some kind of piece of furniture over on this side. So let's try to figure out what kind of looks like a furniture piece. I want to try to find something. And we also can put a couple candelabras in here, right? I guess we can put them back here. Chris Cadet. Thank you for that follow. Or I'm sorry. Thank you for that host. Welcome to the stream. Armor stands. Yeah, definitely some armor stands. Well, not definitely, but I don't know where we could put armor stands. Because I kind of want to utilize this area back here for 2 candle stands. I think I'm going to use a different design. Well, I don't know. Because I have a bunch of these style candle stands down in the cellars. And I feel like if we change that now, we'd have to kind of mix it up down in the cellars as well. Which wouldn't be the worst thing to do, I don't think. Yeah, definitely not the worst thing to do, but it's a complete possibility. Could do that. I feel like we should put a bench there too. Because this could be like extended waiting area. It's like you could wait up here, wait down there, or wait wherever. So it kind of makes sense. I'm not a huge fan of this ceiling, however, though. I am really having a hard time liking the ceiling that I got going here. Maybe if I did this, but the problem is that's not facing the right way. So I don't like that either. Is there any other types of things that I could put here? I don't like that. And I probably won't like this. Well, that's not terrible. I mean, it could just be painted wood. In fact, what I could do is all of this could be painted wood. The ceiling, maybe I could just use trapdoors over the whole thing. Would that be the worst thing to do? Does anyone have any other suggestions? Like maybe what I could use is trapdoors across the whole thing of some kind of ornate block. And then we could just claim it to be like painted wood. So not masonry, but like we could even use some kind of plaster or mosaic type deal. And then we can just kind of, whatever. It's, let's see here. Is there anything that I like that we could use? Really none of these are doing it for me. I don't think this is going to do it for me because of simply the shape. The shape of it is, I don't know. That actually might work, to be honest. It'll make this room look a lot nicer. I think we found our, I think we found it. Now, one thing I do want to do, though, if we are going to go for this style, I do want to do that so that it has a little bit more going on. And I think another thing we can do to make it look a little bit nicer is go through it and add in like a little bit of a checker pattern with different types of these. So like maybe we can come down here and look at what we got. And I think, let's see, which one of these matches that a little bit? Well, maybe carved jungle. Maybe we could use just a little bit of carved jungle wood in there. Like do this. What I'm doing right here is kind of break it up a little bit. Something like that. And that adds just a little bit of character there on the ceiling. And I think that looks a little bit nicer. Why can't we place carpet variants upside down? How nice would that be? And what else can we put in here to make it look a little bit even, a little bit better? I don't think there's really anything else we could do in this room. It is pretty full at this point. I wasn't going to put a door here, but it doesn't feel right not putting a door there because it's so... I don't know. Let's just see what a door looks like here. I think that does have, like, it looks good. Also, this is the like a personal pate right here, so I feel like that's okay. Close that door and we're good. And this is the entrance into the royal part of the chapel. So I feel like we're pretty good there. It's beautimus. Do you know those church ceiling frescoes that show the stories of heaven? It looks like this, only carved from wood. Pretty fancy. Fantasy-like. Me liking. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for. Is these are supposed to be really fancy, like all throughout the Lord's residence of Lumiere. This should all be really fancy stuff going on. I was really worried about this room, but honestly, that's not bad. Not bad. Next thing that I want to do is try to figure out a way to make this work a little bit more in here. So maybe we could try, let's try this. Something like that maybe. And then we can put some kind of thing up there. I don't know. But I do like what we got going on here. Oh, man. See, I really wish these walls were too thick. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So we have to make these out of really simple, like just plaster. So some kind of simple plaster is what we need. The Lord's bedroom has too thick walls. And, well, it doesn't actually, but the Lord's bedroom is going to be really fancy. But all these other rooms have to be out of just like a really simple, standard look. Like all these rooms are going to look the same. But it's not the worst thing. We could use like a Tudor style. Like we could use this maybe. It might be a little too cluttered looking though. But we'll see what happens. Do you guys foresee this looking too cluttered? Like when you come up the stairs and you see that, it's gonna have like a foundation or a base piece to it. It might be too cluttered, but then again, it might not be. So let's go ahead and fill that up in there. I just kind of want to walk up the stairs and kind of see what we got going on here. And we got the same thing going on there. Because I want all of this to kind of follow that style. So whatever style we choose, the whole part of this Lord's residence is going to look like it. And then we need some kind of wood barrier. The song bothers me lately because one thing, so could you skip it? Sure, I can skip the song. There we go. Oh, because of one thing, so could you skip it? Okay. There we go. Skip Tales of Lumiere King, maybe. Yeah. What else can we do in here? Oh yeah, we need to figure out the foundation to these to this stuff in here. I don't think that this is going to work. Yeah, definitely not that. What other options do we have? We do have the carved oak. Honestly, I think we're just going to keep... Well, maybe we can try this. I think this is actually what we've already been using. I'm going to break it up a little bit, too. It's not all going to be like that. But it's a good starting point. It's just for us to gauge kind of like what to expect. And I think we're expecting something pretty good. I have nothing against it. I just think it will get repetitive pretty fast. Well, yeah, the whole thing is this is all going to be repetitive one way or another. But this is the only... This, and I don't know what other block would work, but no matter what we do, we don't have too thick walls. So what I'm trying to say is no matter what we do, all of these walls and all of the rooms are all going to look the same. And so we have to pick a block that actually makes it all work together. So that, you know, it actually looks nice on the one hand. And, well, yeah, I'm sure you get what I'm trying to say. I'm not really explaining myself very well. I guess we could make it all green or all red. There is that option as well. I mean, if we really wanted to go all green, we could definitely do that. But, I mean, the same thing, it's going to be repetitive. I think that if we're going to do this, it would make sense for it to be all blue. Because I feel like dragons is the, you know, that's Lumiere. But, you know, anyways. I mean, we could make it all green. I have nothing against it. I just think it sounds like a... Hey, Thorn Droid, welcome to the stream. I'm just here trying to figure out a palette. I think the reason why we're having a problem with this currently is because the ceiling color. So let me go ahead and change that over to a solid block here. Yeah, let's just do this really quick. There we go. Change. There we go. I started watching your streams today and I love them. You are an amazing content creator and a very kind person. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that, joke. I am glad that you find the content I'm able to produce entertaining. Very important to me. Very important that each one of you feels like you are a person on these streams. I hate it when you get on the bigger side and chat starts rolling as it does. It gets really difficult to keep up with everyone, and I can understand. Like, I really like being on the personal level with every one of you. That's something that I really try my best to stay on top of. I just hope you guys understand, like, you know, just it's not as easy as it used to be. But I still am doing my absolute best to make sure that you each feel a part of the stream. So, like, you can talk and chat and still feel appreciated. And that's a goal of mine, to keep that going. Because that's the truth. I really do appreciate you guys. Yeah, I feel like the green is too much. If we're going to actually do something like that, it's going to have to be the blue. And because blue kind of does portray Lumiere with the dragons, because the lore of Lumiere, the reason why its lands are so lush is because of the dragon blood. But not that they know that. Maybe it's some kind of myth or legend. And then Lumiere's colors, not colors, but Lumiere was built on that, possibly. I feel like the blue has a little bit of a better look to it. And then maybe we can continue this style right here with that right there. Fear to see when they are angry. Always so calm and friendly. I would be really scared. Oh man, when I get angry, it's very rare. And even when I do get angry, it's not like it's not the type of angry that you would expect. It's not like a rah 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 rah, you know, getting really like yelling and things. I don't yell. I never really yell. I just get short, very short, like short with people. Anyways, it's hard to explain, but I'm sure you understand. I don't get overly angry. I don't think I've ever gotten overly angry. But yeah. That transition between the stone and wooden baseboard looks a little odd. Well, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm trying to better fit this area. The only thing that I'm trying to think of is this in here. Well, no, that actually doesn't matter, does it? Okay, so I can... Yeah, okay, sweet. All right, I was fearing that if I broke into this wall here... Oh, it does. Okay. Well, anyways, I could fix that from the other side. That isn't so bad. Okay, good, good, good. So now, yeah, the only reason I was doing this stone is because of that reason. But now that I know that that's not going to be a problem, we can go back through all of this and put some other block there. But what block will work? I don't think this is going to work. But here I am doing it anyways. So I must think that it might have a possibility. It must have a chance. Oh, this actually might work. All right, you'll see why in just a few seconds, or a few, yeah, you'll see here in just a few why I think this might work. Let's get that up to there for now. And put you there, and you there, and you there. All right, and now what we need is another color. I think we'll go for that, this one, jungle. And we'll put that there like so. And then maybe that down there like this to continue. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. Maybe not. Still, the transition isn't exactly what I want. But then again, is anything ever exactly how I want? Very unlikely. Why was there still wool there? Odd. Okay, well, let's put that all back like so. And then maybe we could do like a stair block here of some sort. I would suppose, well, maybe not even a stair. Maybe we could do something like this up here and make it look actually interesting, you know? So something like, I guess a couple half slabs in there with some kind of mural type thing. Let's actually try that. Mosaic. Let's try Mosaic. I guess let's try the Roman at first. If not, we'll try that. Oh, and we can try that too. That looks interesting, but it's not what I want. Also, the window needs to kind of poke in a little bit. I know some people have problems with me trying that style like that. What is wrong with this? See, I thought my glass was fixed, but it's not. See, this glass had that kind of same problem. You know what? I think what I could do is just go ahead and change that glass over to this. And I have no problem changing that glass over because this glass actually looks really good, so go with that for now. Wait, that still does that? Why does that do that? See, this glass down here works. Maybe it's because, oh, it's the skybox. Ah, I think that's called skybox occlusion or something. I don't know. No expert. Okay, so it's not the glass, but that's okay. We'll still change that for now. No big doogie. Didn't realize you were back. Yep, back and rolling. You're saying Lumiere wrong. I know it's Lumiere, wrecked, but I call it Lumiere. That transition between the stone and wooden baseboard looks a little... Want some help with spamming? You're saying Lumiere wrong. Where'd you get all the inspiration? Oh, man. I don't know about where do I get all the inspiration, but I don't know. It's just I like to build, and you guys are a major inspiration for me. I really get a lot of my building desire from you guys, so take it as you want, but you guys are definitely the major inspiration for me. Because I want to be here, I want to talk to you guys, I want to see how things are going, all that good stuff. Talking, and it's just a neat experience overall. There we go. We got ourselves a nice little railing on the way up, so that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna do railing going down too, because even when you're walking upstairs without any like drop off on either side, it's still nice to have a little bit of a railing to hold on to as you're walking around. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if you guys ever notice that or not when you walk upstairs, but usually they always have railings. And on top of that, it adds a really nice detail. Obviously that needs a Dukan. Can you show me the interior you've built so far? Sure. Excuse me. Thorn Droid, I can show you soon. Yes, I am working on the Lord's Residence right now. This is kind of like a little waiting room in here. So this is where you first enter into the Lord's Residence right here. You walk straight in through this door, and then you are met by this. You got the big quilt on the wall, fireplace to the right, and if you go left, you have the actual audience chamber. Got a picture of Lord Bastilone there on the side, a couple decorative swords, and just miscellaneous things in here. Nothing too fancy. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. But yeah, you come up here. This is the sort of like another waiting room. This is the part we're working on right now. And then this takes you into the chapel here. This is the royal chapel area. Killing it, love your stream. You inspire me and make me happy. Good job. I'm glad to hear that, Hyper. I am very glad to hype that. I'm very glad to hear that. And it's great to have you. I always try to stay positive. Positivity is a huge thing. Like that in itself is something that's hard to find these days. And I really want to stay positive for you guys and give you guys a little bit of a break from the world we live in, because it's a pretty messed up place. So, well, there we go. Now we're back into the negative. But yeah, positive. You know, it's really awesome. So, really like being here with everyone and talking. It's always great. I like to get wrecked is combining their strength with Oz with 13 soldiers. Here comes the Wrecked clan. Great to see you all. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. We're just doing a little overall little recap of the interior here, and I'm now just getting back to working on the actual build itself, so need to get back to building. Life is great, yes. I've walked on an unfinished spiral staircase once, only supported by a wall, no railings at all. That was scary. Oh my goodness. Man. But yeah, I do need to figure out a way to transition this a little bit nicer, because right now I'm not super happy with the transition. I feel like what's underneath here needs to be a little bit more. I don't know what it needs. That's what I'm trying to find out, and I'm not really doing a good job of finding out right now. So let's see here. How big is the mod? It's a really tough on PC. Not that I know of. If you get the there's two versions. There's basic and then there's advanced. Advanced gives a lot more like extra little things to make it a little bit better. But simple is definitely the way to go if your computer is not known for being really, really good. So I would definitely suggest going for, if you don't know, go for simple. But if you are sure that your computer is a really good computer, go for advanced, because it adds in some things that make the whole building experience a little bit more enjoyable. All right. I think the Cinder and wall might actually be our answer. It looks nice. You have all the variations, and it overall just has a good look to it. So I think this might actually be the answer to our problems, or our texturing problems. Because it's not a boring texture, for one. It's a pretty temperate type of deal, so it's not like overly done. Especially with this middle texture, like that, just, it works. Let's just put it all throughout here and just see what happens. But I do like that it's pretty mild. So all of the rooms will be like this. Yeah, that's a much more mild texture. It doesn't like, bam, like, whoa, what is that? It has a nice mild tone to it, which is a good thing for what we're trying to do here. Survival, it is compatible, but it's not finished yet. There is still work to be done, and that will be done in future updates. It's just right now, the tools that the team needs in order to make a successfully strong update to enjoy is not exactly possible right now. We gotta wait for Mosaic to give us an update that allows us to utilize some features that makes modding and a lot easier. And as you can imagine, Conquest Reforged is one of those things that, you know, kind of requires some pretty, you know, it needs quite a bit of work. And the team isn't massive, so they don't want to start from scratch. So we're kind of waiting for Mosaic to open the doors and making modding a little bit more, a little bit easier for us to, for them to pop out some better content. But yes, survival is compatible, not complete. So you might actually get survival, and you might even like it. But some materials are really hard to get, and that's the main reason why I wouldn't suggest getting into survival quite yet. Is it's relatively hard to actually play right now. But soon enough, I'm hoping that will be remedied, and we'll be on our way into a very bright and awesome future. I really want these rooms to have a chimney in them, but I just don't see any way of getting a chimney in here. I did suggest, or some people have suggested that I put a chimney here. I don't even know where the furnaces are. Where did the furnaces go? Furnace. Okay, there's the furnaces. We'll go ahead and put one here and one here. And then we can have a chimney right here. But the problem with that is that it goes straight up through the middle of this room. And there's also going to be another chimney right here. So it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm not finished with the ceiling yet, Thorn Droid. I'm not finished with this yet. It's going to look kind of like this, you know, really ornate and interesting. I haven't gotten there yet. Right now, I'm just doing basic. Just doing basic. So we got to figure this out because, well, the chimney is going to go straight through here. It's going to block some stuff, and that's going to be annoying. Okay, you sent a message. Let me get back to that really quick. Where is it? What's this joke? Okay. Going back in chat. A name of Fantasy Cat. You can determine the name and listen to all of them trying to figure out how to spell it correctly. Alright. Oh man, I feel so bad for missing people's chat. Urgh, this is worst. Where do I get all this inspiration? Is it where you... Okay, if I buy a 300, 500 PC, which one should I go for? Which one should I go with? I built my own computer there, Joke, so I don't know, like, what price range you're looking at, but as terms of what I would consider worth buying, well, see, you got a budget, and your budget isn't going to budge because, well, you don't really have the budge room. So, see, that's a hard thing because, well, yeah, I'm not a computer expert, to be honest, so I don't really know. I'm trying to come up with an answer to try to answer that question, but I don't really know how to answer that. Because with $500, you could buy a pretty nice computer relatively, but it would not run especially well. I'm sure someone in the stream might know of really good deals that you could probably cash into, but I don't know. I'm definitely not a computer expert. Look better than real ones. Doing fantastic there, Eric Mom. How you doing? Oh, and I'm sorry. I like to get wrecked. We'll see you soon. But yeah, definitely get that stink off. I need to take a shower myself. Goodness. Is there any way? is there any that us viewers can help so that the mod can evolve and more better block can be possible? Of course, Joha. If you are interested in actually being a part of the Conquest modding, I will send you a link to the Discord. Here we go. And let me actually change that. Mapipi Israel, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. All right, so this is to the Conquest Reforged Discord, and there you can ask if you can be a help to the mod, and if they need help, they will let you know. But yeah, I would love if there was some way that if more people were interested in actually helping, then that's a great place to try to get in, cash into your skills and see if they need you or not. New arch models. I mean, there's a lot of things that could be worked on for sure, but all in good time, I'm sure. All in good time. I'm looking forward to a lot of things, but yeah, definitely looking forward to having a fully functional survival, which there technically is already, just it's not perfected. It's not a perfected survival yet. Okay, this is going to be a really hard segment to actually edit the replay on, because I'm kind of all over the place. I'm just kind of like throwing blocks wherever I can. So this ought to be fun, but I'll still be able to make it. It'll be more of an implied replay versus being a fully showing everything type of replay. A lot of castles in the chimney inside the walls of the castle, and you couldn't even tell they were there. Sparing the real ones, you can leave the kids alone with a lit furnace. They will burn down your house. They are devious. Well, the servants would more or less take care of the furnace, not the kids. But I do definitely get what you're trying to say there. That is a very good point. But yeah, the kids would probably not. Well, it's in their house. But anyways, yeah, usually royalty would have a furnace in their rooms. And I could, of course, go for a more interesting flooring in here too, but right now this is just placeholder for now until I decide what else I want to do in here. I think that's supposed to go that way. If not, I can fix it later. But yeah, right now this is just kind of throwing in something. That's all I'm doing. I'll have to figure out that space there eventually. Okay, and again, the ceilings are not going to look boring and bland. I'll get around to making them look interesting at some point. That is the plan, at least. We're getting there. You know, why don't I just do a big selection and just change it all to what it needs to be? That's a great question, Ducon. Great question. Alright, am I missing anybody? Put beams on the ceiling to make it more interesting. When should the next episode come out? The next episode of Lumiere, as I'm expecting is what you're meaning. I don't know, but we are almost done with this episode. I'd probably say a good 4 or 5 more streams, maybe less, depending on how long those streams are. Now, if we do long streams like we have been doing, like if you know today is technically an 8-hour stream. So if we do more streams like that, I can imagine we'll probably get more in. There we go. But every time you place a placeholder block, I cringe. I know. We're getting there. These are closets, by the way. That's why they're kind of built like that. I'll put like all kinds of cabinetry in there, maybe some hanging clothes. We'll see what happens. And I think I might make these hallways a little bit more interesting too. That's just how they are for now. There we go. Is there a forum in the Discord where you can present block ideas? There is on the website, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I've been forgetting something. I need to do this up here so I don't lose the room plans. Why is that so far back? Oh, I see. Okay. And that needs to be like that all the way down. And then I think that needs to be like that. And then this will be the bedroom for the priest, and this will be the actual office for the priest. Really awkward with that chimney there. Time to eat and watch. Hey, Lavi, how you doing? Welcome. I'm pretty sure if you go to the Conquest Reforged website there, Joha, I think there are suggestion areas there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put a entrance there. And one there. There's no... Yeah, there's no window in the bedroom, which is... Well, not really a problem. I don't think it's a problem. I think it'll be fine. He doesn't need a window. If he needs a window, he can just walk into his office. Still really awkward with that chimney. Speaking of chimneys, I still got to make that other chimney over here. Gosh, I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Okay, see, there's supposed to be a chimney here, so let's figure out where exactly that goes. I suppose what we'll do is that's going to come up through here. I think I'm just going to do another 1x chimney here. Okay, so that's just going to be like that. And, oh my gosh. Not another one. We're going to have to put another chimney right there. Chimneys all over the place. This thing is just going to be like a pincushion of chimneys. Gosh. Sorry, I tuned out for a while. What are you working on now? I'm still working on the interior of the Lord's residence here, Gavin. We finished off this little orange room in here, and now we're working on texturing the dormitories or the living spaces of the castle. So it's going to take us a little while. So not really anything interesting going on for a little while now, but hope you still stick around. I'm sure doing this kind of thing is interesting to you. We will be getting into furnishing here eventually. It's just right now we are on what do you call it? We're on what am I even trying to say? You know, I just thought of something. That goes right into the ceiling. That's still okay. I'll figure that out. There's no base to that, but yeah, whatever. How is that late? Isn't it early? It's 4 p.m. 9 a.m. is late. Okay, anyways. I'm not sure what's going on in chat right now. So we'll go ahead and do this. I wish there was a better furnace design. I wonder. No, there's not. Like, it would be nice if there was a half slab of the furnace. That way it doesn't take up so much space. Would be cool, but we don't have that. All right, so the one bed's gonna go in here, and the other bed is going to go, I suppose, right there. Closet right there. So yeah, there's gonna be one bed right here, and the other bed's gonna be on the other side. So yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. I'm happy with the overall thing. This is where the Lady of Lumiere would be. This is her solar. So this is, yeah, Lady Bastion's room. Now, in this era, it was common for the lady of the castle and the lord of the castle to have separate rooms. And so the lady would be over here, and the lord would be over there. And that is how the arrangements were set. I suppose the ladies just did not like listening to their husbands snore all the time. I'm sure that was a thing. I'm gonna have to figure that out. What was that ladies early? How did you fix the chimney problem? How did I fix the chimney problem? I didn't have any problem. I fixed the chimney. Well, I haven't fixed it up here yet, up top. I'll have to figure that out some other time. But yeah, that's just what's going on in here right now. I guess we'll put the door right there. It'll be fine. Just start my first plot, new Conquest. How do I get the bigger, like yours? You have to first start out small, and then once you prove yourself to be a builder, then you'll work yourself up. So if you're on Darwin Reforged, you got to rank yourself up before you can start using bigger plots. Planning Lumiere, first stages. Sorry, so sorry, I couldn't not resist. Okay, what's going on over here? Planning Lumiere, first stages. Sorry, so sorry, I could not resist. Wait, what? Was that a pic? Oh, yeah. That's a lot of chimneys in that roof. Goodness. Wow. Ah, man, getting a wedgie. Work that out. Uh-oh, we're starting to get some drop frames, guys. That's a problem. Wow, that's really low right now. I don't know what that is. I'm getting some really bad drop frames. Maybe if I lower the bitrate down a little bit. Let's try that. Let's try pushing this back to 2000 because that's what we're at right now. So 2000 should give us... It'll definitely be a lot grainier for you guys. But that's as high as we're streaming currently, so I'm not going over 2600 right now. Uh-oh, this is not good. Not good. Not good. Are you guys able to still watch, or is there too much lag going on? Too much lag. Ugh. Oh, man. These, problems. All right, what do I need? I need arch. I need an arch block. I guess this might be good. Let's see if this matches what we're doing here. Not really, but it's not bad. It kind of matches. No lag. What, really? I'm getting really bad drop frames right now. I set the bitrate back, but it's not catching on. Hey Laura, are you using internet right now? No, she's not using it either. I don't know. No, I'm still getting bad drop frames. It's not stopping. It's continuous. I'm sorry, guys. If this keeps up, I might as well just stop streaming because it's not going to be worth watching if I'm not, the stream isn't keeping up. I mean, if you can't watch it, why stream? Grr, grr, grr. I do think I'm going to go for more fancy floor designs for sure. I have specifically been utilizing the floors that I have been doing so that I could do something really interesting. Creative, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. I think what I'm going to do is a mixture of materials. We'll do maybe like dark beam with maybe a jungle beam. So maybe what we could do is something like this, or even this. Like I could just continue with this texture. And then with that too. Let's just test this out really quick and see what we think. there and there. And then put that back there too, I suppose. So that way, maybe we can give each of the rooms like a different floor and a different ceiling so that it looks, each one looks different. Okay, now we're doing better, guys. Now we're doing better. Bitrate's back up. Let's see how long that lasts. There's no telling when that's gonna drop again. Now we can do a different floor for inside the ladies' residence. Davadoo, thank you for that follow-in. Welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. All right, so what kind of floor can we do for inside the ladies' bedroom? It would make sense maybe, what's her rad orange wall? Okay, so it's just a normal type of thing. Okay, whatever. Okay, I need to find something that maybe looks like a carpet. I'm gonna try this. Maybe the lady likes... I wonder, can we move this around at all? No, it's pretty much just where it is. Oh yeah, we're gonna be using the whole ceiling in here, so that doesn't matter. Okay, and we'll go all the way across the room like this. And all the way around the room like this. So this is supposed to be a carpet that's on the floor. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. We went too far. All right, and then we can just use like just normal wood for the rest of the floor. But for the middle of the floor, we can do this to represent there's a carpet in here. And then maybe something different for in the middle. I suppose we could try... I want to try something red. There is this texture. There's this one right here. And maybe we could use some of that. Oh, I know exactly what to use with this to make this look nice. All right, we got that. And then we could use, let's find it. We can use, there he is right there, black one. And we can go ahead and just put this kind of splattered around just a few places. Something like that. Ew, that looks terrible. Maybe the wood planks of the red. Maybe we can try this. What do we think about that? Maybe a solid line down the middle like that. It kind of looks like a carpet, but maybe it's not fitting the room like it should. Well, Duke, I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for the stream. See you next time. Joha, have a great night. Thank you for this stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a great night. Are you gonna stream tomorrow? Likely not. I don't think so. I'll probably be going to see Andrew once I come home from work. Okay, so I need to put another chimney right here. All right, we already have the outside of the chimney built. So that's going to be like that, and then we're going to go ahead and put a little furnace in there. There we go. You know what? I think I'm just going to make this part of the chimney, just like that. I think that's fine. Perfectly acceptable. And then also, I'm going to probably move the entrance to over here. Honestly, I don't even think there needs to be this room up here. I think I'm just going to separate this and just make this that. Because that would just be too awkward of a space, to be honest. So this is going to be the ladies' room, and we're just going to cut that out. It would just be too complicated to work around with. Use a brick wall, maybe. A brick wall. Well, as much as I would like to do that, it would have to work all the way up to here as well. And I just feel like that would be a little bit too much, especially if we just use brick. Now, if we just used, I don't know, iron, that would work. It would be nice to do that in here. In fact, we could do that. We could do that. We could do an iron block here. And like, just say the iron block goes up through the walls here. And then right here, we would do some kind of transitioning. I don't know, that. Let's just do that for now. And then this could go into an iron block. Let me find some iron. I need some iron. Iron. There we go. Dark iron. And then we could use this guy. This guy right here. In fact, ooh, I have an idea. No, that's not going to work. Never mind. That's going to keep going up like this. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And we'll keep going up. Make those two into solid blocks. In fact, that's going to have to be solid blocks all the way down because of the ceiling. And that'll be like that. Man, I have a good idea for this. This is my idea. We would have to use coal in here. Coal. Where's the coal? There we go. Coal right there. Put that right like that. And then all the way around, we would have to use some kind of iron. So I guess let's try the iron trapdoor, which doesn't work. So we'd have to make that different. Iron. All right. Maybe this trapdoor down here. Let's try these. All right. So it'd go all the way around like that. And then we would use that bad boy like that. And then that would continue like that. But we still need to make the way for the other two, the other two down there. So what we'd have to do is maybe do this. Like that maybe. And then use a connector block like this. So like his fireplace would be here, but the extension for the other fireplaces would be here. Obviously, it's not done how I want it to be done. It's still kind of meh. But that's the general concept. I'll work on the design later. I don't really want to work on that right now, but that does work better. And then on the outside, we could just use iron to finish it off. I'm trying to figure out how to get back down. Okay, we got to go out the Lord's residence balcony. And that can go over to here. And then that can go up like that. And then we can use a flower pot, an iron flower pot. Well, maybe we can just use a vase. There we go. That doesn't look terrible. Maybe a little bit straight, though. I don't know how to avoid that. Maybe we could use, let's try the other iron block. Let's maybe try this. And then, well, maybe rusty iron. That might be really good. Yeah, we'll try this. And then we'll try that. Or maybe even this. Try that right there. And then we can try that like that. There we go. I'd say this is getting somewhere now. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. A little bit, though. Not awesome, but a little bit better. Okay, so now we can get back inside here and look at the rest of this. Okay, so that does look better, and like we can just pretend the fire or the chimney goes up through there. The chimney blocks the window. I know, J-Bub. I know. We've already discussed that, but it's not really something that can be avoided at this point. I'm going to keep that fireplace like that because I don't really feel like working around that right now. We'll put the bed for Her Majesty right here. And I think what we'll do is change the flooring over here to something like that. Just some tile around the fireplace. Maybe tile in the whole room. Yeah, just tile up the room. Just wherever there's not the carpet, we'll just put tile. I think that'll look just fine. So yeah, the bed will be there, and then this will be like a little sitting area, maybe some flowers in here and whatnot. I think we'll be good to go. We do need to figure out this ceiling. So what kind of ceiling do we want in here? Let's use a placeholder mosaic ceiling right now. So then at least we will know something needs to go there, but we won't know what yet. Let's see, how long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for 2 hours now. Honestly, I don't... Oh, man, we forgot... Oh, I forgot the other area that I was planning on doing tonight. Grrr. I was planning on doing this area down here. But we're already too far into the stream to get it finished tonight. I wasn't... Oh, man, I wanted to finish this area before I got that area done up there. Oh, that really bothers me right now. Really bothers me. Oh, whatever. Blocks the window. Yes, I know that. Use a brick wall, maybe. Chimney blocks the window. Lady Snow, how you doing? Welcome. And yes, I am back. I am back. Let's see. I think what we'll do is we'll follow a similar tactic to what we've done down here to do that. So we can just go ahead and frame the ceiling in. And then maybe I can do something like the same over here as well. Something like that. I wonder... No, we don't have any blocks that would necessarily work the way I would want them to, but we could do that. Add a little bit of something going on, and then we need some doors. And it definitely needs to be on the nicer side, but we could use maybe... Yeah, we could use those. It's not too bad. And then I can use some more tile right there. All right, not terrible. I don't know. I don't think those doors will really work. Let's try another type. Acacia. Let's try acacia, see what happens. I like it. I think that might work because the color just has, I mean, it has a bright, vibrant bam, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do there. And then we can kind of do this again in the middle of the ceiling like that. Same thing like we did down below. Gives us a lot of color, which is a very good thing. And then I do want to try to put an arch here. Maybe we could do another brick arch. A 1-block brick arch. I don't know if this is going to do or not, but let's just see. Yeah, I don't know. Plus, that door is not going to fit in there. I guess the bathroom doors will be like this. Be like that. That's not terrible. Looks pretty good. I am pretty down for the overall... Well, the ceiling definitely needs work. I need to figure out a different material to put up there. What material would work? Too dark too. What have you been doing? Too dark too. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm just going through the inventory and trying to spot some kind of material that would suffice. Let's try this black and white type deal. Like maybe come up with something really somewhat complicated. So let's make trapdoors of all this. Maybe black and white will be way too much, but at the same time, maybe it won't be. So let's just test it out. So let's do that across. And then we can do smaller bits in the middle. Oh, that needs to be over here. Okay. And then maybe just completely open in the middle like that. All right. We're getting somewhere. Maybe this will do. So if we do that all the way down like that, and we go all the way up with the smaller, like so. For how long will we be streaming? I'm not sure. I am starting to burn out though, so I don't know how much longer I'll be here. I'll probably be ending the stream pretty soon, but it's just whenever I start feeling or losing inspiration, that's a sure sign that I'm going to be ending. So I don't know exactly when I'll be streaming or ending, but it is looking like we'll be ending somewhat soon. Okay, so now we got to put some curtains in here. I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put in full blocks of this right there. And then we're going to grab some curtains, I guess red curtains. And we're going to come down like that. Maybe the other way. Maybe full curtains. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then we can put some kind of like bench seat here. I'm going to go for red because red seems to be the color of this room. And we can do that and then maybe a railing. I would say probably this railing. Let's figure out how to put that railing there. Okay, we'll put that. You know what? I think a full railing will actually be better. That'll end too quickly. So something like that I think would look pretty nice. So it's just kind of a place to kind of just sit down or lay down and relax. And then maybe we could even do like what looks like a pad against the wall here. So I don't know how to really represent that, but maybe we could do that. Something like that maybe. So it looks like there's a pillow up against the wall. And then we can kind of do this here. Maybe? Not completely sure, but no, I don't know. Let's just go back to how that was. That'll better suit the area. All right. So yeah, I'd say this room is actually looking pretty nice. It fits. The cinder and walls do have a nice effect. So I'm definitely on board with this. So as for the bed, I'll need to decide if I want to go for a normal type thing or if I want to try to go a little bit fancier with this. See, we can build into this wall. We can build into the back wall, but we can't build into any of the other walls, so we'll have to keep that in mind. So the bed will have to be kind of centered in the wall, something like that. So let me try to find some type of neat looking material to put on the headboard. Preferably maybe some type of wood. Let's try Elven carved. Alright, so what else is there? And we have horizontal as well that we can work with. Let's just go with that for now. Welcome back, Wrecked. How ya doing, man? How ya doing? Good to see ya. So, I don't know if I want this to be a raised bed because we're already kind of running out of room. But if we were to go raised, I would have to use something. What would I want to use for that? I guess we could do something like that, maybe? No. Let me actually use some wool. Well, it doesn't matter if I use wool or not. Maybe I could just use something like one of these textures. Maybe this. And then that could go across like that, maybe? No. It's so funky. It's like a, what do you call it? An optical illusion. But anyways, what I'm thinking about this is it could be like that. And then on top, we could use the red carpet. So like that, like so. And then on the front, we could use snow layers as the pillows. There we go. And then I suppose we could, along both sides there, use some kind of fancy end table thing. So I guess for this side, well, for both sides, I suppose we could do this. And then it needs to have some kind of canopy over it. And that is going to be a problem because of what we chose to do up there. So, oh, actually, it won't be a problem. It won't be a problem. Let me show you why. We can do that. And then we need curtains. And the curtains will go all the way around like this. So we don't actually even need... You know, those curtains actually might look better being white. I don't know. But anyways, or maybe what we could do, because I don't really feel like doing that whole like support 4-poster bed support thing. We could do that and then have beams coming out like this. Let me find some beams here really fast. Let's try that. Something like that to hold the little balcony up, maybe? Or not balcony, whatever that is. I am clean and smell of lavender. Nice. Yes, I'm definitely going to have to get me some lavender on here tonight. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I need to take a shower myself. I do want to put some kind of like step stool to get into the bed here. Maybe on this side. And that's how they step up onto the bed, possibly. Now at the end of the bed, we need a chest. Definitely need a chest, so maybe we can try the trap chest design like that. Okay, I'm not liking this. I think it's the beams, maybe. Or maybe it's the bed. Something isn't working as it should be working right now. Maybe it's that. Maybe the bed needs to flare out a little bit more. I mean, it does look like a bed with the comforter overhanging, so it's not terrible. Also, the headboard could use a little bit of work, so let's just try to look through some textures and see if we can come up with anything. We could use this glazed terracotta, but I've already used this elsewhere, so it wouldn't be as unique anymore. Is there any other glazed terracottas that would kind of work for this area? There is that, but it still doesn't quite fit what we're trying to do here. Also, another thing that could really work for in here is this. But the problem with that is I won't be able to put anything on the nightstands. I could do it this way. Could do it this way, so let's just give this a try. And let's get that back and that back. Put you there and you there. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're still not exactly where I want to be, though. Now, we do have this possibility as well. But I feel like it feels too caged in at that point, so that's not going to work. Maybe this? No. I'll go to bed. Good night, everyone. See you around there, Tarago. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Brown. Fantastic. Yes, it does make a nice little thing there. Now for this backer, I'm still not happy with it. We definitely need something... I guess there's a possibility this might work. There we go. It adds in a little bit of red and white. Not terrible. Another thing that we could do that could really make... No, it's going to blend in with the ceiling too much. But there is another possibility that this is actually a stretch, what I'm thinking about doing right now. But we'll see what happens. This is definitely a stretch for sure. This is a major stretch. Let's put that there and there. And then something down the edges. I don't think these are going to work. But let's see. Does that look any good? Not terrible, actually. And then on one side, we need, maybe we'll use these types of candles over here. Ew, no, not that. Maybe a normal candle over here. Let's try that. And then on this side, obviously, being the lady of the castle, it's stereotypical for her to be a reader, so we'll put a pile of books up against the fireplace. And that's not terrible. I'll go to bed. All right, see you around, Secleton. See you, 3 of you. All right, and see you too there, Mango. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see, what else is there that we can put in this room? I guess we could put a couple small couch-looking things in here. Or maybe just one couch. Let's put a couch right here. Something like that. And then there needs to be a back on it, so let's try to find... Let's try some red acacia. Let's try some acacia wood. Just kind of throw that on there like so. And then we need railings on this. So just something like... Well, I guess we can't put railings on the side because of that. So yeah, no railings. And then the backer will have to be out of this material. So let me find that again right there. And nope, not that. That. Thank you. And we'll go ahead and do there, there, and there. Whoopsie. All right. Not great. Definitely not great. We need some plants in here. Where are we going to put any plants? This room is so cluttered. It would have been nice to do what I'm doing here, but I just don't see any way of making this all work out without causing a problem. Like, there's no place for a... Well, we can put a wardrobe right here. Why is there problems? Like, where are we going to put the wardrobe? I didn't think of that. Where do we put the wardrobe? We're going to have to put the wardrobe somehow right here. Let me emphasize somehow. It's going to have to be like this. And then some kind of cabinet block at the bottom. That's not going to work. Not sure if I like the couch there. It takes up too much room. Yeah, it takes up way too much room. I'm going to have to figure that out. I think what's the best thing that we can do there is maybe put a 2 chairs and a table. So maybe do something like that is the best we can do for there. And then put a little table in the middle. I feel like this table looks too poor for in here. So we're not going to go with that. But we could do that. Nope, can't do that either. That? That's not terrible. 1 second, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. The cat was being bad. Go figure. Anyways, let's see. What else can we do in here? I really wish we could just put these down here and that it wouldn't do that connected texture there, but there's no way around that. But honestly, that's not terrible. I mean, it still kind of looks okay. So I can go for that, and then she does need a vanity. I guess if we do a vanity, we don't really have room for this little table in here either. Because I'd put the vanity right here. We'd have to put the mirror right about there. Yeah, the mirror would have to go there. And then we would put the sort of like shelves and things around this. True, maybe some types of jewelry holder. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I need to do in here. I just hope we have all the space we need. Now, what can we put over this? I guess, well, we could maybe do this. Whoopsie. Goodness. No, not a huge fan of that. It doesn't even do much. And that is too much. I guess we can just do a cross piece in here. We just do a normal piece of wood in here, just a trap door. Maybe something a little bit on the nicer side, so maybe this right here. Let's try that. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do it like this. There we go. And then we're gonna have to scooch a chair up against the vanity. So right like that. Needs a Palantir to spy on the Lord's affairs. Needs a Palantir. A Palantir. Oh goodness. Alright, so let's try maybe a few little cabinet things in here. So something like that maybe, and then something on the top. I don't know what though. Maybe just something ornamental, like one of these blocks. Where is it? This might actually be too much. Might be way too much, but we'll give it a try. That's definitely too much there. But maybe this will be a little bit better. This one. Yeah. If we did that, and then maybe on the back we did something just like a normal, just a smooth white marble block like that. And I could fix that from this side with doing something with it. I think that looks okay. We could work with that. A makeup rack, like the one with pots and things on the shelves. A makeup rack. You mean the Elven cabinet thing? Oh, that actually might look a lot better. It's annoying that it's the same thing, but that does look a little bit nicer. I kind of like that. And then we could use a railing for this side, so something like that to maybe make it a little bit more streamlined. So there we go. We got a wardrobe-like thing, which I don't like still. We do need some potted plants in here, though. I am thinking for this wall, what I'm going to do instead is just knock into the wall and do that. Whoops. Something like that. So that way, we can actually utilize this space and put 2 potted plants over here. I would use these right here. 2 vases. And then we would need blue flowers and heather. Put heather there and the blue flowers there. And that way we have a pretty room. In fact, we could do the same thing here as well. We could just go ahead and bump those back. So that way we could actually use this. Oh, we can't actually. Maybe we can. Maybe we can. It'll look a little bit odd, but I think in the end, it's an okay thing to do. All we have to do is this. I'm gonna have to do that. I think this will be okay. It also kind of frames the door out a little bit, so that's okay. And then I guess we could put something here. I don't know what. I guess a candelabra could go here. But this one I'll make a little bit fancier than what I've been doing. So something like that. And I have seen it done this way before. Where is that stick thing that I've been seeing people use? There it is, wooden pole. So wooden pole, and then I would like to use this. Very good. Okay, so that's perfect. That fits there very nicely. And so we have this nice big carpet in here. We got a wardrobe sticking over here. And what else? Is there anything else that we need? Painting over on this wall, maybe. Is there anything else that you guys can think of that this room would need? Let's just look at the paintings really quick and see if there's any that would fit in this room. A quilt would be nice, but there's no wall big enough for that. That wall is just too small. Yeah, there's nothing in here that I'm really seeing that would work. We could kind of do... No, I don't want to do that in here. Candle sounds painful. Candle sounds... In the hallway, you expose some stone brick in the floor. Yeah, I do know that. I'll figure that out some other time. In fact, I think that's already figured out. I just need to figure out if it's figured out. Man. It's a funny way of saying that. Anyways... Is there anything else that we can do in here? I don't want to clutter up too much. I just feel like there's not enough space for clothes. But then again, like, you know, this is the lady, so maybe... I don't know. I mean, she has two of those. She has that. She has that. Furniture-wise, she should be okay. I guess a normal chest somewhere would be a good idea. Just don't know where it could go. It would get way too cluttered in here if I put it just somewhere. So anyways, I think that's just gonna have to do. Oh, and one thing we could do actually is take some, this could make this room look a little bit nicer. Do something like that. And then make what looks like a little table here at the end by taking maybe a couple of these, and then so that maybe that could be utilized as the table. It's flush with the blanket here though, which I'm not a huge fan on. Hang a shield on the wall. I guess we could hang a shield on the wall. I don't know though. I'm not a huge fan of hanging shields because they're off-centered and that really bothers me. See, it's kind of off-centered, but you're not really gonna notice on this. But I guess that's okay. Are you guys okay with that? Another thing that I think would go good here is maybe over the fireplace, do something like that. Maybe just one. Or pretty painting, seconded. Well, I don't really have any pretty paintings. I don't know of any pretty paintings that we can put on this. We have that, it's more festive than anything. I don't want those, of course. I don't want these. That's the only other option here. This is the only option that I have. Which, I mean, it doesn't look bad, I suppose. It should be centered though, right? Something like that. I turn the shields. And then, oh, another thing. Well, no, I don't want to use item frames everywhere. I was going to say maybe we could put item frames with rose bushes in them. But that would be unnecessary and it would lag. So let's try not doing that. Okay, guys, I think that this room, since it's done, this is going to end the stream for today. I really had a blast, guys. This has been a lot of fun. I'm really glad that we got done what we did. I think I am ready to get off and enjoy the rest of the evening with my lovely wife. But I really appreciate everyone being a part of the stream today. It's been a ball. I really have enjoyed all of you being here. And I hope you all have, as well, enjoyed the time. And I hope to see you guys back on the future ones, because there is definitely going to be a lot more streaming coming up, as much as I am able, that is. But never know. I might come live any time of the day and be here for you guys, but I'm gonna wait for Wrecked to get streaming, and then I'll go host him, so you guys don't have to I think maybe the heather is a bit too big. Well, I mean, we can search through our plants and see if there's anything better that would work there. That's too small. Is it too big or too small? So let's see, what else is there? Maybe just bracken? Bracken would still be too big. What else is there that we could put there? These are maybe too much. Oh, there is this pink flower that could work maybe. It's a little off-centered, but I guess that'll work. I don't know, I kind of did like the heather. It kind of like over-exaggerated the space. I kind of like that. Have a good night. Should be on Who Raid. Woo, Raid Wrecked. Yeah, we'll be heading over to his stream here soon. Alright guys, let me go ahead and do a quick little recap of what we've done today. How long was that replay? Only an hour 45. 228, 228, 228. Wait, hour 45, really? I guess. Oh yeah, we didn't start recording until later. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, like I said, let's do a quick little recap, and then we're gonna go. Wrong server. And then we're going to end the stream here. This is Vin's Vept right now, Moonfang. Great music. Person. Good stuff. But yeah, okay, we got a wardrobe, got a vanity, got a chest, got a couple end tables. I think that's enough space for the lady to have all of her dresses and things in. And then we got to finish all of that, all of this eventually. We have the orange room here. Come downstairs, we have the blue room, which is the audience chamber. Good old picture of the lord of the castle. And with some armor stands and things. Nice windows. Really like the placement of that fireplace. Really, really fits well nicely there. Let's see, what else did we do today? Oh yeah, we did this over here. I'm looking forward to actually finishing this in here, but this will definitely be next stream. Whenever next stream is, hopefully soon, we'll get that done. So we did all this down here too, which is just kind of like a nexus of different little chambers and things. Mainly defensive purposed areas. And then we get into here, just again, more areas to walk and things. And then of course you got the nexus down here, so. Whew, a lot of crazy stuff. So, and you spell that how? The music right now is called Ruthless by Vin's Vept. Here, let me get that. It's Ruthless by Vin's Vept. But yeah. Lumiere, guys. In all her glory. Pretty little place. A little mansion. Cute little manor. Oh man, I'm looking forward to getting this done. It's gonna be so nice. Like, goodness, like all we have to do is just finish a few more interiors, and then the castle itself is quote unquote done. Now we still have to do more stuff outside. You know, obviously gotta finish that back corner. And I gotta finish the underground, so we have a ways to go overall. But it's definitely coming along. I really like this little balcony here. It's quite nice. It would be nice for the lady to have a sewing room or like a personal room somewhere. But I just don't know where that could be. There's no other space to kind of utilize towards that. Now, what I could do is repurpose one of these kids' room for one of the ladies' like rooms. Like maybe this could be repurposed for a sewing room for the lady. There's always that possibility. We can plan on that. Is there anything else that I really want to talk about? Oh, I think that is it. I love this room in here. Turned out nice. I have to say the chapel is my favorite part overall. Yeah, I definitely have to say this is my favorite part. I love the chapel. It just works. It just works. But anyways, let's go raid wrecked. So yeah, we are going to go raid. I like to get wrecked again. Let me find my stuff in here. Let's go over to Twitch. And let's find Hootie McCullet. There he is. He is streaming. So let's get over there really quick. 1 second. All right, where is my chat? There it is over there. All right. /raid. I like to get wrecked. Let's go get him, guys.